What's up, guys? You know what time it is. It is water test time. Um, which should we do first? We got the Crystal Geyser. This is bottled at the source, natural alpine spring water. It is bottled in Benton, Tennessee, at the spring source near Cherokee National Forest at CG Benton, Tennessee. This is by popular demand. I had a few people reach out, especially Sweets. One of my friends, Sweets, asked, hey, what does this water do in the electrolysis test? Spilled some on the table there. Oh, I hope y'all heard that crack because this was an unopened bottle. We'll go ahead and compare it to the Great Value Hydrate Alkaline Water by Walmart. This is Walmart brand. And this says it is bottled Premium Waters Incorporated in Chippewa Falls, Wyoming. The source is Chippewa Falls, Wyoming, and it is purified by reverse osmosis. You hear this crack? You know what? I'm not sure because I'm wearing the mic if you even heard that crack, but just trust and believe that these bottles were unopened, and I did not think about how I was going to pour this before I already put the cups down. It'll be all right. It's just water. But is it clean water? Let's find out. All right. Well, sheesh. Already we got action going on. We already got some action. Just so you guys know, if we see any colors of black, it means heavy metals. If we see any white cloudiness, then it means it could possibly have lead, zinc, calcium, magnesium, asbestos, mercury. If there's any red, then that means monovalent mercury, trivalent mercury. If it has any blue, that would be bacteria, viruses, or organophosphorus, possibly fertilizers, detergents, pesticides, or aluminum sulfate. If it's green, which a lot of waters I test are ending up to be green, then it would be arsenic. And so that makes sense why a lot of the waters we test are green, because we have a lot of arsenics in tap water. The chloroform could be in there, tetrachloromethane, or copper oxide. So that also makes it turn green because, broken down copper pipes. And then we have yellow, which you're always going to get yellow. Even out of my really good water that I drink from the water tree, it's also gonna always turn yellow. You're never gonna have a water that just doesn't turn any color. So let's move this a little closer. Back it up. Now this usually does take about a good 5 minutes to show you what it's gonna do. Couldn't tell you. This is a natural spring water, and this is a alkaline purified water by reverse osmosis. It does say that it has ingredients of calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, and potassium hydroxide. And it is bottled in a municipality supply in Chippewa Falls, Wyoming. So this is basically tap water in Chippewa Falls, Wyoming. So we're definitely probably going to see some stuff over there. Not sure about this one. I really do hope this one does well, this Crystal Geyser, because to be honest, I drank this for a long time. I bought these bottles when I'm out working in grocery stores. I work in grocery stores a lot on their kitchen equipment, and I used to get this water a lot. But I get the bigger jug, the gallon jug, and I've never really noticed a problem drinking it or anything, because who does? It's kind of like the frog in the frying pan type of scenario. Like, you know, you put a frog in a frying pan and it's already on 10, it's going to do what? Jump out. But if you put a frog in a frying pan and it's cold and you just let it chill and sit there and you slowly turn up the heat very slowly over time, it'll end up being stuck to the pan and it's too late, right? By the time it's getting cooked, it's already stuck to the pan and it's over with. That's kind of how bad water is. Like, you're gonna drink it, you're not gonna notice anything. That you're When you go get tap water, yeah, you kind of taste that little twangy twang feel. Yeah, I don't know how long I was talking before the video went out, but yeah, it went out. Sorry about that. But we're still here cooking these two waters. As I was saying before, whatever happened with my phone and it stopped recording, it didn't really tell me because I have this microphone plugged into the port. Yeah, this water here, this Walmart brand water, is looking like it's probably something you don't really want to drink. And this one over here, so far, I mean, I do see some stuff, but not as bad as over here on your right. Um, Over here on your left with the crystal geyser, I don't know. I've seen worse. That's all I can say. I've seen worse. That's not too bad. It could be worse. But I mean, when you're pushing for excellence, like antioxidant, uh, hydrogen packed, alkaline water, this is probably not that. This isn't probably not even close to that. But is it going to be anywhere near close to tap? I can tell you right now, no, because by this time right now, this has been cooking for like 5 minutes under this electrolyzer. It would be green. It would be green with all kinds of rusty brown stuff on the top, and yeah, we're not we're not getting that to that extent, but it does have some. It does have some. So I'm just gonna let that do what it's doing. I'm gonna take the camera and get a little closer to it so you can see it close up, and you guys can just make your decision. So we have on your left the Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water. It is out of Benton, Tennessee, bottled at the Natural Spring Source. And then you have, this is basically just municipality water in Chippewa Falls, Wyoming. And it does not say that it comes from a natural spring. So this is not natural spring water. It's just municipality water from Chippewa Falls, Wyoming, and they add some things to it: calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, potassium hydroxide, and I guess that's how they get it to that 9.5 pH. But that's what you do want as far as alkalinity instead of acidity, but you don't want that nasty brown stuff that we're seeing on the top. So let me let you look at that. All right. So we got the Walmart brand Hydrate Alkaline Water right here. It's not as bad as other waters I've tested. I will say that. It's not that bad. And then we have the Crystal Geyser, which is doing slightly better. It does somewhat have a little white foggy tint to it, which is bad. Trying to focus on it. And it really is hard to show you guys the true look of some of these water sometimes. It's a little tough. A lot of people will complain and say I'm moving the camera around too much. So let me try to hold it still for a second so you can really see. Because I know a lot of people drink this water. I used to drink this water. As I said, I used to drink this Crystal Geyser on the left a lot, guys, and I'm actually happy of the fact that it doesn't look like some of the waters that I've tested. But I do see the little bit of a white foggy tint. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a cloud inside of there, kind of. And if you have any white, that means it can have, you know, these types of things: lead, zinc, calcium, magnesium, asbestos, mercury. Let's hope that it's just calcium, but when you're getting a natural spring water, there are going to be things that are naturally occurring from the earth in the water. So that could just be what that is. But honestly, guys, I'm happy about that one. Like, that isn't too bad. There is a little bit of a stuff on the top there. You can see it. Let me see if I can move it a little bit. See that? That little bit of layer on the top. This one has more, the Walmart brand, but for the most part, this is nowhere near as bad as some of the other waters I tested. For instance, the Mountain Valley spring water that so many people like swear by, and like I see online on social media, all these famous people are like dipping their faces in it with ice, and they're like pouring it like they're pouring some kind of like sweet golden water or something. It's weird. It's weird because they have no idea what they're drinking, and it's actually worse than these two cheap waters right over here, which is crazy. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, this was actually a good test. This test surprised me. I didn't expect this to be as good as it is. This is Crystal Geyser and Walmart high pH water. It's not bad. Not bad, guys. And that's been about 10 minutes. So we'll take that out. Let you get a good look. Crystal Geyser on the left. Great Value Hydrate Alkaline on the right. Focus. Camera phone hasn't been working the greatest. That's what you get when you buy these waters, guys. I would hope that the cloudiness in this one, the white cloudiness, is from calcium. I would hope. But it could be from other things naturally occurring. Lead, zinc, magnesium, asbestos, mercury. But all that brown stuff on the top,